Welcome to our Headworks building. Let's go in and check it out. So when the water gets pumped up here from our IPS, it goes into this main channel, and from there it gets dispersed between one of these three gates. And right now we only have one gate open because our flow isn't high enough to utilize the other two. And the last one here goes to our manual screen. Where we have our bar screen. The other ones have these screens on them. So as the water flows through these channels, goes through our screen. And the screen picks up everything that needs to be removed that is a large particle. So for example, we've got corn in here, drumstick wrapper, some type of rubber band, tampon, some type of flushable wipe right there. Any large particles that's about the size of a corn or bigger. Once it goes past and gets picked up from here, all the extra pieces then get put into our dumpster, into a rag bag, and then that goes off to the transfer station, which goes to a landfill. After that, the water flows further down the line into this channel. And again, we have our three gates. These gates here are manually operated, so we just leave them open at all times. From there, the water goes into one of our two grit chambers, which flow to the other side of that wall. And currently, you see this gate is open and this one is closed. A little bit of buildup down there. So once it goes through the grit chamber, these pumps down here pick it up. Got three pumps down there. Pumps pick it up and bring it over here to our grit snails. There's one of our dumpsters. So as you see, the pipes come up from the hole, they run over and they split between our two classifiers here. Up on top we have our grit snail, and it comes down here, and the reason why we have the classifier here is the water comes out of this tube and then it allows the grit, the really smaller fine particles, to settle down to the bottom. and then what's left as far as the water flows off the back and then out to our basins. And then we have this belt over here that picks up the grit, and this is going to be your small rocks, coffee grounds, seeds, anything that's really fine. And that, from there, goes into our dumpster, which gives us grit. And this will also be taken to the transfer station and thrown away. Now you might be wondering, why do we remove this stuff? Well, we remove it because it can actually tear up not just the pumps, but other sensitive materials like our equipment, the pumps I said, but it can also scour the pipes and wear them out and cause us to have to replace pipes. So it's a good idea to remove the grit, remove the rags to keep from clogs, remove the grit because it tears up pumps, tears up pipes, tears up valves. As you can see, we have our blast-proof switches because we do get gas buildup in here. That's why we have the exhaust air that leaves the building, pump all the gases out. It's a constant pump out as well as return air supply up here, keep fresh air flowing and keep gases down. Our gas monitors are all the way over here against the wall, and we have to calibrate those monthly. So that's the main part of our Headworks. From there, we're going to go into this room. It's going to be a little noisy in here. Bear with me. Those were our blowers, and what those do is they provide air out to our basins to allow for aeration. What we're in right now is our MCC room, and this is basically where the electronics for this building, as well as the basins, the blowers, a few other places around the plant gets brought to and taken care of. Gas monitoring, control. Generator controls in here. Breakers. That door goes outside. And then more electrical equipment. And all this, again, it controls like the exhaust fan, the intake fan, the grit classifiers. It controls the mechanical screens. A little bit of everything is in here. Take you back to the blowers. got some valves outside in case we need to dump some air. This is our circulation for supplied air in. That's an exhaust over there. This is our air supply in, which this unit here is also our furnace. And then the back of the building. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to do some more videos here pretty soon. Like and subscribe for more wastewater content.